At exactly midnight, the bells of St. Caldus Church always tolled 12 times, never more, never less. But on the night Clara moved into the village of Drelling Moor, the bell tolled 13 times. No one else seemed to notice, or rather, no one wanted to admit they had. Clara Whitmore was a historian, not a believer in ghost stories or village superstitions. She had come to Drelling Moor to catalogue the ruins of St. Caldus Church, a crumbling relic that loomed like a hunchback over the fog-choked fields. The villagers were friendly enough at first, but when she asked about the church bell, they would change the subject or retreat behind locked doors. The bell tower, though defunct for decades, stood intact. Its ropes had rotted away, its gear system rusted stiff. No one could ring it, not without tools and days of work. And yet, every night at midnight, it rang. Clara's first night in the village, the bell tolled 13 times. She had woken with a start, counting each clang with a racing heart. 13, an extra, uneven, wrong. She had looked out the window expecting to see the tower silhouetted against the moon, but the mist was so thick, even the moon had vanished. She asked about it the next day at the tea shop. "You must have miscounted," said Mrs. Farrow, the elderly baker. 12 is the tradition. Always 12. "But," Clara began. 12, Mrs. Farrow repeated, and she smiled too long. On the third night, Clara brought a recorder. She left it by the church gate and returned to her cottage. At midnight, the bell rang, 13 times again. She listened, her blood running cold with each chime. But in the morning, when she played back the recording, it captured only 12 tolls. She checked again. Still 12. Had she imagined it? She replayed the audio one more time, and this time heard something else. Faint. Between the 12th and the 13th chime, a whisper. Clara. By the 6th night, her dreams had shifted. She no longer slept through the night. She would wake in sweat, recalling fragments of a shadow moving through the pews, a congregation of eyeless people praying in silence, a man with a crooked neck standing atop the bell tower, pointing downward at her. The villagers had become colder, less helpful, even frightened. One evening, as she left the grocer, a child ran up to her and pressed something into her palm before dashing away. A drawing, a stick-figure woman, long hair like hers, surrounded by 12 faceless figures. The 13th was all black. On the back, scribbled in childish handwriting, "Don't go in the tower." Clara couldn't stop herself. On the 9th night, she climbed the bell tower. The stairs groaned beneath her weight. Dust choked the air. Moonlight streamed through broken glass slats. The bell above hung in silence, cobwebs draping it like shrouds. She inspected the mechanism. Still broken, still unmoving. Midnight. The air grew cold. She felt it before she heard it. The vibration. The bell swung once, twice, dot clang, clang. She looked up. No rope, no wind, nothing natural. Clang, clang. She started to descend. Clang. She froze. Footsteps. Below her, someone was climbing the stairs. Slowly, heavily, breathing wetly. She ducked behind a support beam, held her breath. Clang, clang. The bell rang on, though no one touched it. Then came the 12th toll, and silence. Except it wasn't silence. It was breathing, just inches away now. Clara turned. Clang. 13. And she saw it. Not a man. Not quite. A figure stretched too tall, with arms that bent the wrong way, its neck twisted like a hangman's rope. Its eyes were hollow sockets, and in its hand it held a bell. It smiled. They found the recorder the next morning, lying at the base of the tower. It played 13 tolls and a whisper. Another joins the toll. Epilogue. Now, every night at St. Caldus Church, the bell tolls not 12, not 13, 14, and the villagers never speak Clara Whitmore's name. They know better. They know the toll must match the count. And the 13th? He's always looking for the next.